public institutions, an Aggies class, an Aggies a champion. Aggies somebody who cares about the world. Aggies a basketball team that goes to the national championship tournament. Aggies a championship women's basketball team. Aggie's full of class, he's full of humility. Aggie's something special. It's great to be an Aggie.
You had a little bit of emotion showing there on the field after the game. What was just kind of going through your mind?
Just all the sacrifice all these guys have been through and everything that everybody puts into it, from the chancellor to the AD, all the way down to the players and the coaches, and it takes everybody. And then shoot, we have to move the game, and Kevin did a great job, rallying the troops, and the chancellor, and something would seem kind of extremely difficult. Everybody jumped in and said, let's go. Our equipment guys, everybody, nobody blinked. Our players didn't blink. We wanted to play the game. And again, our thoughts, sympathies go out to a lot of folks that lost their lives and lost everything in these fires. And total tragedy. It seems trivial, we're talking about football, but for us to be able to come up here, and you have to thank the Nevada folks as well. They went out of their way to help us come up here and play. It took a lot of people to jump all in, but this thing is not something you do for money. You do it because you love it. And so much of the lessons that we try to teach these guys mean so much to me. And to see them sacrifice and buy in, and to be able to have a transcendent experience like this, it's what an Aggie is. Aggie's a Hall of Fame coach, Jim Soker. Aggie's a Hall of Fame coach, Mike Bellotti. Aggie's a group of guys that won 20 conference championships in a row. That's what an Aggie is, Joe. That's what an Aggie is.
You feel playoff ready?
I do. I want to say one other thing. It smells good out here, doesn't it? It smells good?
Does, yeah.
It smells real good. That's the smell. That's the smell of a championship, Joe. That's the smell of a bunch of class guys. That's a smell of a classy university with a lot of firepower, intellectually and emotionally.
Did you envision being able to do this in such a short amount of time when you first got here?
I don't think you put a lid on it. I don't think you put a timetable on it. I think you get in and you work hard and you try to get guys to buy into this vision of excellence with class and raising their standards, and, you know, credit to all our guys for buying in on that, because there's a lot of coaches that say that and believe that and mean that, but sometimes you just won't get the buy-in. And we've had so many guys sacrifice and do things above and beyond for our program and just believe and get all in and do it, and that's why it happens. But your chancellor has to support, your AD, and you've got your boosters and, you know, all the other support people. It takes everybody, and they've got to believe and buy in and row hard. And I'm never surprised at what great things can happen in a person's life or a football team when you do that. But, you know, it's hard. We don't want to, sometimes we don't want to risk that. We don't want to, it's easy to play it safe. It's easy to kind of put a lid on ourselves, not have high expectations. You know, you're never going to get an O or an A in O-Chem unless you believe you can and you work like it.
Your offense has been sensational, but Robert Tucker and his defense.
Yeah, they've done a nice job. Really pieced together some good things. I mean, they got a couple things on us, but by and large, pretty good. They can run the ball well. We knew that coming in. Paul Wolf does a great job with their O-line. They got one of the best backs in the conference. Credit to Sac State. They've been beat up this year, banged up this year, and they continue to persevere. And, you know, it was unfortunate for their guys not to get a game last week. And it would have even been tougher for them to end the season on two, you know, canceled games. Just can't say enough about, I mean, those guys. Obviously, Jake kind of started the whole thing when he stayed, and just his love of the university, the football program, the players, of starting something that he, or finishing something he started. I also want to say hats off to Ron Gould. I've been that guy that gets bounced out, and everybody goes, oh, yeah, that guy can't coach. Well, a lot of these guys we're winning out here, Ron Gould's guys. They're my guys too, but Ron Gould brought those guys in here. And let's give him and his staff a lot of credit for getting this thing going, and he was unable to finish it. It's a tough profession, but let's tip our cap to Ron Gould for the job he did laying the foundation on this deal and his staff.
How did that Gatorade there at the end.
Well, you know, that's always the good news. Oh, love you, man. What were you talking about?
Ice bath.
Oh, well, yeah. I haven't had one in a while, so it felt good. Felt good.